हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम पाकिस्तान। वेलकम टू अंकल्स टॉक शो। अंकल, जिस तरह का 2026 के अंदर माहौल बन रहा है दुनिया का,
जी।
और दुनिया के कई खित्तों में जंग का माहौल है, जिस तरह से मिडल ईस्ट है और पाकिस्तान में वो मशरिक जो हमारा जो खित्ता है उसमें भी पाकिस्तान, इंडिया और चाइना, इस तरह चाइना और इंडिया, बांग्लादेश, और इसी तरह से जो मिडल ईस्ट का खित्ता है वहाँ पर भी जो है वो काफ़ी जंग का माहौल बन रहा है। और अब जो है वो रूस और अमेरिका भी जो है वो एक जंग के दहाने पर हैं, जो वेनेजुएला का मसला हुआ। तो आप पीस की क्या अहमियत देखते हैं 2026 में? जी अंकल।
दुनिया की स्टेबिलिटी के लिए।
जी जी।
ठीक है, आपको क्वेश्चन वैलिड है ताहिर साहब। सबसे पहले मैं अल्लाह ताला का नाम लूंगा। शुरू करता हूँ अल्लाह ताला के नाम से जो बड़ा मेहरबान और रहम करने वाला है। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद। वर्ल्ड पीस, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द वर्ल्ड पीस। I'll speak some in English, and if I have to go or switch back to Urdu, I'll do that. So both uh, type of people from our own country or the international crowd can understand what I really mean by the world peace and the importance of world peace for the betterment or for the settlement or for the stability of the world or any individual country. For example, right now the conflict is in the Middle East, like always for the last 70 years, 50 years, the Israel and problem with Syria and Iraq and Iran, and let's go to Sudan, South Sudan, Lebanon, almost Jordan, all Middle East, Palestine. It's a shame. Human believe they know the philosophy and they are very peaceful and they are learned and they are intellectuals, they are writers and they are filmmakers and they are politicians, the world leaders, the leaders at the level of regions and the leaders, international leaders, national leaders, party holders, opposition, governments. It's just simply shame. The low category of the human and the greed of the human, which does not allow them to supersede jealousy, um, supersede greed, and not to serve the fellow men who they see as their competition or eventually or at the end or in extreme conditions as enemy. There's no enemy, my friend. It's just made in your own mind, in your culture, in your philosophy, because you can't stand the progress of the other human, because your vision is short, small, because you can't see some nation is good and they are doing very well and they should be admired in spite of being criticized or we plan something evil against them. That's what happening. Like USA, great country, but on some policies they could be wrong. I admire Donald Trump, great president and great intellectual, great businessman. But lately, some of his decisions I don't agree. You don't need so much aggression. Being a nation which is like a star, a shining star in the sky, on a planet, or part of the solar system, like all these galaxies. USA is the country which is the dream of many nations to go there or to learn from them or to study from them or to learn business from them or even to go and stay with them or make a joint venture with them. There's nothing wrong with it, going to USA and settle with them. But if you learn good and you have a love for your own country, come back. You should come back because we belong to these regions, and if you can't adjust here, then you have to work hard. Then you have to really do something for your own country. You have to sacrifice, even if you don't like the mindset, even if you don't like the policies, even if you don't like the climate, even if you don't like many things which the country is doing just wrong or a very superficial or artificial level. But you have to give, to take back, or to be recognized, or to be respected. And that's what we should do. We should go out of the country to learn, even to make money, or to stay, or to enjoy the other cultures. But coming back is not wrong at all, because you're coming back home, because that's your country, which belongs to us, and the name is Pakistan. We should have some respect for our own country, even if the country is drowning or going down the drain. But it's your country. Anyway, the problems of the Ukraine and Venezuela or Colombia or Argentina, Bolivia, South America, let's say Central America, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and some problems of Guatemala, Honduras. It's all problematic zones. And the Middle East, as I told you earlier, problem of the Palestine with Israel, and Israel with many other countries. So, or now Donald Trump is getting into conflict with Putin from Russia. It's not a good sign. Some of the policies what Donald Trump has done to stop people coming back to USA, or to go and explore USA, or to study, he is cutting all those options. It's not only his fault, because we as a foreigner, or the people from this area, or from Africa, or from Latin America, has not done justice to the offers and the kindness of the USA. They have been involved in negative things and destroying the order of that country, which is a remarkable country and an extraordinary country, and offer you all the opportunities with a lot of grace and love, and you just don't admire it. Not even you are thankful for that, which is very wrong. We should understand where USA stands and what they can help you, and why you should respect them, and why you should make a joint venture, a brotherhood with this country. Even you have a difference in religion, in economic order, or social order, or psychological order, we have to learn how to survive with each other. Okay, we belong to each other. That's what all the religion, Bible, Quran, and Torah, and all these big books and big clips from the other prophets says you have to serve the fellow. So what they're talking is the peace. If you serve the fellow man, where is the war? Who is your enemy? Who do you want to stand up with? Who do you want to fight with? Nobody, because you're serving the fellow. You're helping them out for a better stage, for a better level. So it's not a fantasy, the world peace. It's the necessity. We need it. We have to set the goal completely, almost a joint venture of all nations, not to go at war with any country, even with Israel. You know what? Because any war is simply a loss. It's no message, it's no grace, it's not going to help you out nowhere. Remember, the world peace is so important, because our new generations need a mindset where you teach them you can only construct with peace. It's the let's say vision of Dr. Oscar Arias, the ex-Harvard University professor and twice the president of Costa Rica, and many designations he had for the world treaties, and he has been invited to solve the conflicts in many, many countries. So, and he belongs to Costa Rica. Pride of Costa Rica, Dr. Oscar. The same is with these Scandinavian countries. Great people. People from New Zealand, great people. And people from country like in Russia, Estonia, Georgia, uh, let's say Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, all good countries, all good people. Same with the Europe, many, many countries of Europe, Lithuania, Czech Republic, Hungary, good people from Eastern Europe. So who do you want to fight? And what is the purpose of fight? What do you have in your mind? Only greed can trigger fight. Only jealousy can trigger fight. So stop being jealous. Stop being greedy. And we are all set. So world peace, Zindabad, peace for Pakistan. The message for my own people. Pakistan needs a very, very peaceful relation with its own people. And consideration for them, they should be treated like human, and the government should be kind, and they should really work hard without any corruption. And let's take example of Duterte, great president from Philippines, who is no more the president, but great guy. He has eliminated the curse like drug from all over Philippines. There's not a single gram of drug which is going through or is smuggling through Philippines. So just remember, people like this are in this world who are working very hard for the world peace and for the order of the peace and for the benefit of the peace, and no damage to the youngsters or to the nations who have a lot of young people like in Pakistan, and we don't want them to use drugs or become lazy, lousy, or people who just can't progress. Uh, it's just, let's say, it was just my opinion why world peace is so important, and the world should stop feeling better or bigger than the other people. Even some nation is humble or resourceless, you respect them, you lift up with them, you lift their hand, bring them up on their feet, and that's your duty as an elder brother or a stronger nation. So world Zindabad, world conflict, it has to stop, and the peace of the world should be the finality for all of us to live a happy life. Pakistan Zindabad, world Zindabad. Khuda Hafiz.